Hello and good evening. My name is John, and we are playing Sunset's Ashes as part of my Steam cleaning series. I go through every game in my Steam library, eventually, and try to do so without waking up my cat, who's asleep on my lap. But I have no idea what this game is, so we'll just jump into it. I see a mountain. I see, like, maybe it's an RPG. Let's see. Little snow, little forest. Nick. It's already morning, isn't it? It sure is. Ready to start the day? No, my calf hurts, my knee hurts, and my feet hurt. My Oxford comma is right on point, though. Is that all? And here I thought sleeping in a tent on snow-covered ground would be spectacular on your tush. I'm being generous, and no thank you to your sarcasm. I heard all over. We've been climbing this mountain for days. We're also invisible. And today's the last day. Well, last day going up anyway. You get to see the sunset tonight from the summit. I don't want to get up. I'm fresh out of coffee. No caffeine means no getting up. Look at the positive side. You're already dressed. That's not funny. It all reminds me how much I'd like to shower. No shower for you. Not until you get your butt in gear and out of this tent. Why are you so mean to me? It's Saturday. I'm supposed to be enjoying Saturday mid-morning nap right now. Yeah, and I was way too gentle over the years letting you get away with that. That, and in general, you're procrastinating. Hey, at least when I procrastinate, I would clean the house. I don't get that one. No, I would clean the house when I procrastinate. When you would procrastinate, you'd end up finding funny, random videos to watch on the internet. Wink. I heard laughter is the best medicine to procrastination. Yeah, I heard that once too. Pretty sure it was you who said it. So mean. Why are you always so full of energy in the morning? I balance you out by being the morning person. Besides, here I thought you enjoy me being a ball of morning energy. Well, I will always love you getting up early years ago to be the one who made breakfast for the kids every day. And packed their lunches. Let's not forget how much they love me for making those healthy energy balls. Healthy energy balls? Every week. I forgot about those. It's been so long since you last made them, and the kids came around eventually. I don't think calling from college to mail some counts is finally coming around. Do you remember when you first started making those for me? I do. You started business school, still wanted to work full-time, and you thought the house was going to fall apart. Not fall apart. I just thought we'd be subjected to takeout every night. We didn't, though, did we? As I recall, I was able to keep the takeout one night a week, on top of making those energy balls for you all the time. Can we not say energy balls as much as we have? I remember. It's funny coming home after my class and seeing you with cuts from the chef nights for the first time. Sheesh, I had no idea I married a sadist. It was just so weird. I'm pretty sure that before you had only cooked 3 times in a decade when we were together. 4 times, thank you, and it was 11 years by then. You jumped right into making a meal plan every week. I can still, after all these years, remember when back in college you'd always have pizza box refrigerator with leftovers. Now all of a sudden you're making spaghetti, handling ground beef to make burgers, roasting chicken and vegetables. You made enough for me to have leftovers the next day for lunch, and did all the dishwashing. If I wasn't so busy focusing on school, I might have gone into shock. Pretty sure you did once or twice when I made a really good meal. I'll admit, I do love your Cuban mojo pork. Whatever that is. Well, that's because it was amazing. Your spaghetti was horrible, though. I'm guessing this is a visual novel, and we haven't seen a scene change yet. What? The kids always love my spaghetti. Might have been something to do with your turning your back for a moment and me adjusting the amount of salt and garlic powder. I take this why they always giggled. Yep, they weren't going to rat out the Italian mama. Scamps. I guess it's fair you get credit for the pasta in the family. You still worked out fine. As far as the kids ever know, you were the cook in the family, still hard to believe. Well, it was thanks to you getting that business degree and the job right after I was able to live my dream of being a stay-at-home parent. Work-from-home parent. You brought in plenty of money writing. Do you remember the first piece you published? The ridiculously rolled legends of El Bendito Burrito. No, I mean the first one you published in a physics book. Oh, the children's picture book? Oh, physical book. Did I read that wrong? I'll have to watch the tape. I did love writing about that little buffalo creature. Yeah, it was such a sweet little book. The kids were always so proud to have you as a children's writer. You always were the one with crazy ideas. You had plenty of crazy ideas over the years. I try my best to help give them life, mostly seated. Well, except for the panna cotta. Oh, sweet sakes, are you serious? How in the world? We've never forgotten about the panna cotta. What were we, 28? 27, actually. And the panna cotta was fantastic. Oh my god. I literally have not made that thing in decades. At this point, you're imagining how great it is. Decades? What's the matter? Don't want to admit out loud how old you are now? Is this the whole story? Careful, you're on thin ice. Actually, I'm on really uncomfortable snow. Either way, your professors in pastry school love the panna cotta. Then you went to business school and learned about entrepreneurship. At least it's good vocabulary, big words. How could you not embrace my idea to open a food truck and sell that by the jar? What flavor was it again? Mango. No, the mango one was what you made for my birthday the following year. You were trying to test me? I'll never tell. You know, they say it's bad for fortune to take things to your grave. Always leave what you can behind. Yeah, I remember you always saying that. You okay? Yeah, why? Awkward silence has always been your thing when something's bothering you. The way you trailed off might as well have been a ... spoken out loud with it. I'm good. I guess we should get the last day over with. You sure ready? Yeah, I'm sure. Don't baby me. I made it this far already. Yes, ma'am. Only a couple hours to the main path up the rest of the way. Let's mosey. Oh, a scene change. Ooh. Oh, wait. That's kind of not a scene change. Days of climbing, days of sleeping on the ground, and I'm still not used to the low oxygen. Do you mean days of sleeping? I said sleeping. I know there's a P in it. I heard sleeing. You're just not listening to me. You're not talking loud enough or in my direction. Don't pick on me. It's hard to breathe up here. I'm climbing this mountain for you, and you want to complain about the direction I'm looking? Fair enough. At least I'm getting the best view from behind. Wink. You watch it. I don't think I like you right now for picking on me. Love you. Still love you, but not sure I like you. You can turn back if you want to. No, I can do this. Not about to turn back after climbing for so many days already, and so spending so much money on the gear. Well, I'll tell you what. If you collapse, I can always carry you. I don't have to look at you to know there's a link with that. Might not be in the best shape of my life, but I'm not about to fall over, and I will not be carried. If I wouldn't let you carry me on our wedding night, no one is ever carrying me. Oh, shaking. Eek! The last gust of wind chilled through my windbreaker and down my bones. Why is it so cold? It's going to get a bit colder before the day is over. Ugh, you do this all the time for fun? Why, again, would you want to be in the cold like this so often? We grew up where it's warm. Where it's warm, so we never had winter, just summer and less hot summer. You don't sweat as badly as I do. I call this a welcome change of scenery and body odor. Loads of fun in my book. Fun. We could live up north for the cold. What would compel someone to climb a mountain for fun? I don't know, a challenge? You know me, I always love taking a beautiful view whenever the opportunity presents itself. Uh-huh. My butt is off limit on this mountain. No way are any layers of clothes coming off of me. Well, shucks. And here I thought I was hoping for you to warm me up. If you're not careful, I'll give you a nice slap to warm me up. It'll be a slap of love. I remember the last time you gave me a love slap. Just thinking about it makes my face sore. It's a pretty fierce hit. You asked me to slap you that time, remember? Haha, yeah, true, but if I'd known you were going to slap me that hard, I may not have asked at the time. We recently got back together for being broken up for 6 months after having been together for 3 years. I had some pent-up frustration to still let out. Still not healthy, don't slap people. Besides, you should be thanking me. I sobered you up. If I hadn't slapped you then, you definitely would have lost that dart game. It was really good dart game, and I suppose you did make up for me later that night. Hee hee. What? You remember, right? When I took you home and baked cupcakes that night? Cupcakes? I don't remember any cupcakes. I made vanilla and lemon cupcakes for my sister's birthday the next day. I let you have one as an apology. You mean I spent the past 2+ decades not remembering correctly the rest of how the night went? That must have hit you harder than I thought. I do remember actually winning the dart game, right? I'll never tell. What? Hello? This is base camp. You hearing us up there? Loud and clear, base camp. How's the climb going? You still on schedule? I'm alright, and yeah, still on schedule. Taking it slow and steady. Alex is probably having the easiest climb ever. Yeah, I'll bet. I'm just trying to show off in front of my wife is all. Everything's good down below? Well, it's clear in our neck of the woods. We're reading some heavy winds for the path mapped out for you. Over. How heavy is heavy exactly? Over. A storm? No, not a storm. Generally, I'd say any climber would be fine, but since it's your first, Nick, I want to let you know so you're not surprised. Over. How worried should I be? Over. Nothing you can't survive. It might be hard enough to create whiteout conditions and force you to cover the night, however. So if you go forward, there's a chance it'll take another day. Over. Do I have any other options? You head east, there's a flat clearing that'll take you far around the mountain and eventually curve back up. It's a longer route, so we didn't consider it. There's no guarantee you'll make it before it's sundown if you go that route, so you'll need to halt in order to keep on schedule. Only other option is west along the mountain's sharp ridge. Honestly, it's a more dangerous route, and we intentionally avoided that area since it's your first climb. Do I get a choice? Take the ridge, it curves up enough to make you reach the summit faster, but you should take it slow anyway. There are hooks along the chains to help climbers easily. All depends on how you think you can handle it. So the heavy winds might make us hold back the whole day. Easy clearing I have to run through, or pray I don't have the fear of heights. Alex, what option would you choose? Yay! I get to make a choice! Minute 10. Forward, east, making a run. East. Sorry, there was some interference. What was that? Thank you for the clearing. Hope all running on the elliptical will have been enough training. Roger that. Be safe and cautious. If you need any support or updates, let us know. Will do. Thanks, guys. Base camp out. Are you sure you're going to be fine going this way? Sure. If you can do it, I can do it. Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Wait. I really hate running. Says the woman who always wants me to sprint the last leg whenever we go for walks with the dogs. We both could use the exercise. Besides, if we had done it more often, this would be a lot easier to run. I'm doing fine. Shut up, you. Where are the loving words of encouragement? How is that encouraging? I'm encouraging you to step up and spite me. Oh, I'm going to spite you. Not with that tone. Come on, put those lungs to work and shout it. I'm going to spite you! With emphasis. I'm going to hit this summit by nightfall! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Now we're cooking. Cooking. Oh, I miss food. You had food a few hours ago. Beans. I had beans. I want something more filling. Something delicious. You mean something sweet. I want ice cream and cake and brownies. So you're going to bake? Not a chance. Delivery. I do like delivery. It doesn't involve driving. Or cooking. Or putting on clothes. We need clothes to answer the door. You mean I can't stay on this couch while you answer the door? You're lucky I love you. I know. And this is why I push us to do more exercise while walking the dog. I know, and hey, I'm always supportive of us walking the dogs together. Still aren't helpful. How am I not helpful when we walk the dogs? I ask you which path we should go after each afternoon, and you always have me choose. You never choose. It always feels like you don't care about walking. Then you tell me you can keep walking for hours. Saying that usually makes you want to push yourself a bit more for spite. Yes, and it aggravates me. It just makes me think of how out of shape I am. I never meant it for like that. You know, I did cross-country and sports in school. I used to be on my feet for hours. Yeah, back in school. How old are we now? You're still the most beautiful 21-year-old I know. Flighter doesn't work while I'm running through snow and low oxygen. Well, it was worth a shot. I'm sorry, though. My legs are one of the things I like keeping up on. I never meant for you to feel out of shape. I know. It's still irritating, even though you don't mean for it to be. Whenever we go for a walk, all I hear in my head is my football coach from high school. When my legs started hurting, he'd say, "Good, so you can still feel them, then you can still move them. Get back to running." Was there anything else he would say after that? Soon as I could tell, I couldn't feel my legs anymore, he'd say, "Better, now you don't feel them hurting. Get back to running." I'm not you and you're not your Corch. You're right, I'm much better looking than he was. And you are even better looking than me. If we weren't in a hurry to reach the summit, I swear. I know, you could slap me later. And by the way, I always care about going for walks with you. I know. There are great chances for you to take photographs with your camera. No, that's just a bonus. I like going so we can talk. We're at work all day long, and then at night we spend part of it on the couch watching shows on streaming channels. I'm sure somewhere streaming channels is the right colloquialism. Our walk's the best times where we can really talk about anything and everything. We'd always talk about everything while going for a walk. I can tell you about some ridiculous project I want to work on. You'd hear me, then I'd tell you about... Then you would tell me about me. This will be, you'll tell me about your day and everything you worked on. I have to be honest, I still have no idea what you meant every time you would mention computer programming. It's alright. I honestly have no idea what you were talking about every time you bring up financial planning. When I took economics in college, I got a C. That's why I'm in charge of the budget. And that's another thing. I can't talk about the budget with you when we walk. Everything's a topic. Our walks are one of the best things we ever have done. Kind of like now. Exactly like now. Also, you're not as out of shape as you say you used to be. What makes you say that? I could always tell when you were getting tired near the end of a walk because you would spend the whole time breathing heavy. I felt like I had to think of conversation topics I could handle by myself since you didn't talk. Now look at you, keeping up with the conversation perfectly. You can keep it up to the end? Longer than you can, mister. Ooh, a challenge. I feel a bit bad though. I do, after all, a pretty big advantage. I have an advantage too. You do? What advantage is that? Did you say I'm 21? You're an old man, well past 40. Ouch, going right for the age. You're just lucky I see the ending clear right up ahead. Psh, you mean you're lucky. Let's get this over with then. From there, it's a quick slip to the summit. Want to race? Want to lose? I have the major advantage here. We shall see, my dear. We shall see. It's on! We made it! I can't believe we actually... Wow, it's incredible. Isn't it? It's worth making the ridiculous climb to get all the way up here. Oh, it was, huh? You're not salted by the days of sleeping on the ground in the freezing cold with no shower? That was a minute ago, but now I think this may be the prettiest sight I've ever seen because of you. Aww. Better than the sunset on the riverboat from our honeymoon? Yeah, even prettier than that. Our honeymoon was a lot more fun than climbing a mountain, though. As I recall, our honeymoon still involved a lot of walking. It was crazy hot, too. It didn't require me to bundle up with all these layers. It didn't have the crisp mountain breeze. It didn't have me eating mostly beans for every meal. We lucked out that our honeymoon took place during the chocolate festival is all. It also involved drinking. Hey, I wouldn't have stopped you from bringing alcohol up here. Running across that clearing while drunk wouldn't have gone so well. Running across that clearing while drunk would have gone so well. Wouldn't. Yeah, that's a typo. Wouldn't have gone so well. Yeah. But then you could invent a new drunk Nick dance. Oh gosh, no. I've had enough of those dances. Nothing tops White Russian dance. I love the way you pump your arms and boogie back and forth. White Russian, White Russian. Now that's the spirit. Last dance I'm doing up here. It's a really long way down. I don't need to slip. Fair point. Anyway, like you said, it was a great honeymoon. It was. We had some great memories from that trip. I love all the photos you took of us back then. Good thing I got into photography as a passing hobby. You always took a lot of photos of your past climbs too. Photos of scenery like this for me to see when you got home. I always wanted to see it for yourself, but now I'm here. Seeing it for yourself in person is different, isn't it? Do you have the camera? Need to take the photo of its setting. Oh, you're right. Let me pull it out and snap a few photos. The kids are going to love this. So are the grandkids. I bet those little tykes won't even know what to make of this. Probably that it's magical, something you only read about in a fantasy book or see in a movie. Not fiction anymore. Not fictional anymore, so you really like it? The grandkids would have it right. It is magical. I'm glad to hear that. I had no idea it'd be something like this. If I had known, I would have done this sooner. You're doing it now. I would have done it together. We are here together. Not like how I wanted. Not like how you always wanted. Not with you right next to me. Aww. Not like how it's supposed to be. I'm sorry, life isn't fair. I wasn't supposed to lose you so soon. Not like this. We almost had 30 years, and I want more. I want more years of being awesome and loving. Of you being awesome and loving. I want even more years of you irritating me like a brat. I actually miss you always finishing my sentences. It's so aggravating how you could always imagine exactly what I would say before I'd say it, and then keep moving the conversation along. I miss that now. I miss you coming home from an adventure and telling me about it. Whenever you came back from a climb, you'd tell me how you would have to talk to yourself and pretend you were talking to me. How keeping a conversation with yourself helped you focus and keep from getting tired. I tried doing that. I climbed this damn mountain pretending you were right here beside me, talking to me. It helps. It really helped. I don't want to stop hearing your voice. I know. I miss you. I miss you so much. Sometimes I text your phone. I keep hoping to reply with the usual smooch or snuggle message. It's silly. It's not silly. I'm sorry I didn't do it more often. I even listened to your voicemail so I don't forget what you sound like. It's such a stupid cliche voicemail. Why couldn't you do something funnier? At least I can still imagine your voice when I read something you wrote. Do you remember the poem you wrote about me? I do. It was so bad. I love that poem. You wrote it for me. I wrote it the first time I saw a view like this one. I wish I had written it better. If I had known those would be the last words that make you think of me, I promise I would have tried harder. You didn't need to. You were perfect just the way you were, and I love keeping those words close to me. As the sun set, I feel compelled to sit quietly and stay awake, like how your own beauty and wonder bring me a smile. I wait patiently there as the stars fall past the skies, and I see only you as it goes dark and I close my eyes. I dream of all the adventures I had with you at my side, the times we laughed, danced, hollered, and cried. Memories of the awestruck sights with us both thinking, wow. Dreams I would repeat with you for as long as my sleep would allow. Then I wake, the morning sun caresses my face, make me think that you're there offering a warm embrace. I reach in and pull out the one-word note you stuck in my bag. Boo. Makes me smile and start the day remembering how much I love you. I hate you sometimes, you know. I know. Remember what I always say about hating someone. Hate is a strong word. It takes a lot of time and energy to really hate someone. I'm glad to know I was worth the time and energy. I'll never stop. You'll always be worth it. Thank you. I love you, my bear. I love you. Mia Hermosa. Goodbye. The end. Well, it turns out this was a visual novel. 20 minutes, reasonably short. I did burn through reading it. Kind of looks like there's one choice along the way. Yeah, a couple things I didn't get. Probably the other two choices I took. I think this is got a few typos, which I hope they would fix, because it's a decent story. Like, you know, that's a little dismissive. It's a nice story. It tells of a journey and a bit of loss early on. I knew there was some sort of twist coming because they didn't show the actors, and that's usually something that most visual novels do. It's always tough to review a game that's not meant to be a game, but meant to be a story, and that's part of the way visual novels work. So mechanically, I wouldn't recommend this game. Like, there's one choice. Like, it's not going to be, you know, a major collection of story beats and stuff. But it does tell their story, and the art, the backgrounds are nice, the music's pleasant. The overall thing is, I believe this game is free on Steam. There's some DLC for it, like the soundtrack or something. But it's a very nice story. The game runs and works fine. Taking it for what it is, yeah, it's not bad. There you go. Sunset Ashes. Cheers.